Man, I got a lot of diamonds.
Wow. Sorry, Ghost. Man, you took him out before I even made it here. Gee, I feel bad.
Let's get back to the base. We'll talk there.
Already? Geez, I'm kind of tired. Fine, let's just get to the point. You are only slowing me down. I was unenthusiastic at first, but I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing out on anything. I wasn't. I know that becoming a vigilante is a dream of yours. I recommend you forget it. That is the only way you can become effective. No amount of training, even though it is necessary, will make you an effective crime fighter. You must transcend your life to something less. You must owe justice something more. Take your costume off, go home and burn it. I needn't remind you that you must never let anyone know where you were this night. If you do, I will take you hostage. Hello, I saw the night ghost take out some gangsters in a jewelry store. It's on the corner of Fitzgerald and Derby. It's called Perfect Gems. The two gangsters are in pretty bad shape. Ring, ring, ring.
Hello? Hello, Max. This is Night Ghost. Oh, what are you calling about?
Some strange things happened last night. After the bust-up, I visited the police department. I told them about the takedown at Perfect Gems. This was about an hour after. I wasn't worried about the two goons coming to because I pricked them with some sleep poison. The man at the desk told me that they had already dispatched 2 cops to deal with the criminals. They had received an anonymous phone call about 55 minutes before that. I inferred that it was you.
Yeah.
Well, the informant seemed flustered, and I asked him what was wrong. He told me that neither of the 2 cops dispatched had returned. They quit answering their radios. What should have taken less than 20 minutes was starting to become prolonged. I went back to the scene of the crime to investigate. Everything was how I left it, except for one big difference.
The gangsters weren't there, were they?
No, the only things they left were 2 dead policemen. The 2 were naked, stripped of their clothing. I don't need to tell you that these were no ordinary criminals. I even checked the scene for fingerprints, only the 2 policemen's. I wanted to stop this sort of phenomenon before it gets out of hand. I have next to no leads, only strange occurrences. What do you remember from that night?
Not much. I guess it was my last time as a crime fighter. Max, tell me everything you remember from the time that you came through the skylight.
Okay, I was tired. I felt bad for not helping you. The store was a mess. The gangsters were out. They seemed to have several badly broken bones. It was fascinating watching them. Then you cut me from the team. I guess you made the right decision. I kept my eyes on the mangled gangsters. You left. I stayed there for about a minute or so. Something seemed out of place, but I wasn't sure what. I left downcast. I walked along Fitzgerald heading home. I stopped by a phone booth, and that is where I called the police. That is where I realized what was strange about the 2 robbers. They hadn't been breathing. I see. Could you have been mistaken? The sedative I used would vastly cut down on their breathing rate. I know that I left soon. I considered this a textbook crime busting, nothing tricky. Yeah, I realized that might be the case, but I am very observant. When I was in the police force, they would give us detailed tests to test our observation skills. I always did well. I was sure to tell the police that the gangsters weren't in pretty bad shape from the looks of things. They were in perfect condition.
We are up against something strange.
After that, I changed out of my costume and went home and fell asleep. Okay, that is all. If you have anything else you have to tell me, call me at my PIHQ. The number is 281-996-8399.
Bye.
Hey boss, the job went better than planned.
plan.
Well, I did just as you said. I got there and broke in. The weird thing was there was no alarm. I decided that the mission was a bust, so to make it up to you, I would steal their diamonds. Apparently this masked vigilante had the shop's number because he comes crashing in and starts punching me. I didn't put up much of a fight because I didn't want to give up any secrets. So I let him think I was knocked out. Then this fat guy comes in, breathing real hard. He was some sort of wannabe vigilante because the first vigilante just fired him. He was real sad, so we left, but he was wearing a costume that was tied around his hair. One fell out. I knew you would know what to do with it. He may be the link to that tough vigilante. Other than that, everything went just as planned. The cops showed up. I killed them, took their clothes. At about that time, the owner of the jewelry shop was coming by. I dashed, forgot about the bodies. I decided no harm would come from them. Spook everybody a bit. Here's the hair.
Hello?
Hi, Cole. We got a case for you. We're busy, very busy. You've probably already heard the news. We're close to breaking up the consumer. You know him?
Not personally, but I know he's the biggest crime lord this city has.
You hope so. That is until we shut him down. We really don't need any more killers.
This new crime scene may set off your balance.
Yes, 2 cops dead, stripped of their clothes. We also have a phone call that informs us that 2 gangsters are out. But this call came in before we sent out our cops. Yes, I know this. I know the circumstances too. Night Ghost clued me in. Plus I paid a visit to the department headquarters when I received the information. I see. So you will take the case?
Yes, frankly, it is fascinating.
I presume you know the address. See you there in an hour.
Hello?
Hello, can I speak to Max? It's Alan Cole. You were speaking to him. You don't sound that good. Are you still feeling bad about that robbery? I haven't been feeling good, but I think I've been better.
Okay, I was calling to remind you that you need to burn your costume. From the way you talked this morning, it didn't sound like you had. Nostalgia won't pay. That costume is a link right to you and me. I already have. Also, I wanted to tell you that I am going to be out of town for the next several days. My mother is dying, and I need to go down to her house to visit her. Okay, I would like to know where to call you. I understand your mother is important to you, but you are still wrapped up in this baffling case. I have been appointed to investigate it.
You can call me there.
548-908-8721.
Thanks. I hope your mom is okay.
Thanks, God.